Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is compiled of like 5 days of some super hard work.
Yeah, so we're here on a Sunday, basically because we kept talking about how the time deadline was really tight, and so yeah, we've been pulling late nighters, and again,
All weekend long.
Yeah, been here all weekend long, and the crazy part is we're getting pretty close.
We are. Let's a little sneak peek. We've made some progress, and well, let's just. Ooh, look at that thing, man! That thing looks good. But hey, if you want to see the rest of it, you're gonna have to watch this video. But we're going to the chrome shop. We're going back over to Peter's. We're putting the motor in the hole, obviously.
Did some cool fabrication over at FCR.
Made the firewall cover and lots of wiring, like redoing a lot of wiring.
Yeah, so there's a lot of action in this video. Me and Brian talked about it. It's probably going to be one of the most interesting videos we've ever done. So
there's a lot going on. We compiled 5 days of like this dude, and I don't know how many hours. All of us. Shockley's been here. You've been here. I've been here, and like every single day's been 14 plus hours for a week. I'm like, I need a nap.
The total man hours is pretty astronomical on this truck, but the good news is we're going to meet our deadline.
Yeah, we are. So. We're still waiting. Spoiler, we are not spoiler. We don't really know yet. Next video, we are waiting on a couple of parts that are on their way, and they should be here tomorrow. Fingers crossed, but everything looks good. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
I got faith. We got like 3 more days, so there's still 72 hours before our official deadline was over.
We're getting
so.
Done.
I got faith. We're gonna make it.
All right, let's get right into the video, guys. All right, it is 10:30 in the evening. You can see it's dark outside, and well, y'all saw the time lapses, so you saw the sun went down anyway. But as you can tell, this side of the engine, most of the wiring harness has been redone, put on, all that good stuff. It's a whole lot cleaner than what you get from the factory when it goes back in. Like 200 times better, maybe 250 times better. Okay, like I said, it's 10:30. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. The engine can wait till the morning, and we're gonna like knock the whole thing out. But well, a lot of it out. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get it in the truck. That would be pretty cool. I really want to see it in the truck. And one more thing, I'll show you one more thing, and then I'm done. We also got this stuff back from paint, so it looks freaking awesome. You know, we've got obviously we've got the intercooler. It's all polished out. It looks awesome. They did just a super awesome job on this valve cover. That thing looks freaking awesome. Engine mounts. Check these engine mounts out. Super smooth. They sanded them down, put a bunch of primer on them. Did a really good job making those look super clean. Painted the fan green, and you know, Peter did the polishing on the ring there. That's just gonna look so good, especially after this is all now put together. I mean, it's all coming together. Like it's, you know, if you 2 days ago was a little nervous about everything going on, today I feel like, or tonight, because it's 10:30, I feel way better. It's definitely coming along. We got the wiring harness. I've got a good bit of it knocked out, at least this side of the engine, and I just realized I still have this little piece left to do, and that can wait till tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, super clean on the wiring harness. Tommy's gonna be working with Robert, I believe tomorrow, and they're gonna be finishing up the firewall cover. So he's kind of like finishing that whole gig up. We kind of put some tape over there. We were doing some more measurements on it the other day and just kind of getting everything dialed in. But those guys, they're gonna, like, if you put Tommy and Robert on something like this, it's gonna surely turn out fantastic.
What are we doing here, Brian?
we're operating a vehicle in a direction of west.
West.
I know it says, because it says west.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right, so what we are doing in the direction of west is we are going to S&H Chrome because the other day Brian got to see all the cool things that happen at S&H Chrome, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty jealous. But Brian claims
I didn't plan that.
Claims he didn't know he was doing it that day. So I was like, all right, well, the next time you're going to Nashville, I'm going with you, because I've seen chroming like on the internet and like how it's made and stuff like that. I've never actually seen it in person or had it explained to me, and so I'm actually pretty stoked to see this.
Yeah, I wish we would have brought more stuff.
What? More stuff to chrome?
Yeah, I mean, just because, like, last time I was in there, I was just like, I had all these ideas, so we could chrome everything.
But anyway, I'm really excited to see this. I did actually, like, it was one of the videos where I was like, I went back and watched one of our videos. I was like, oh wow, that's really cool.
Yeah,
anyway,
it's pretty neat. Well, we're picking up the finished product, and when we get back, I don't know, probably stay up again all night. So we're gonna start putting stuff on this motor.
Hey, so since we're talking about staying up all night, everybody's probably wondering where I was while you were at the shop at 10 o'clock at night. I wasn't sleeping at all. No, I was totally at home. But so whenever I leave the shop yesterday at like 5, Brian's like, yeah, I'm just gonna stay here and work on this wiring harness a little bit, and that's the last I hear about it. And Shockley's already gone at this time, so like Shockley came back and worked with you.
Yeah, he went and ate dinner and he come back.
Yeah, and
we
then
we didn't even plan it. We just kind of ended up staying up there till like almost midnight.
Yeah, the whole time I'm just chilling at the house, thinking nothing else in the world's going on. So I don't know. I guess I need to start driving by the shop at like 10 o'clock at night, just to see if anybody needs any help.
Yeah, it wasn't. You know, you start doing stuff and you kind of get in a rhythm, and you're like, oh, this is gonna work, and then it'd be like, I'm just gonna do this one piece, and then you get done with that, and you're like, I'm just gonna do this one piece, and before you know it, it's like midnight. You're hungry and tired, and you're like, what's going on? Because state of joy. It just happens.
Just keeps going. But all right. Anyway. Oh yeah, and we forgot to mention that we are going to jump real quick and show you. Peter went over to the chrome shop yesterday, and not chrome shop, the chrome dipping facility.
I keep calling it the chrome shop because it's like, I mean, this is the original chrome shop. I mean, how more original of a chrome shop can you get when they apply the chrome?
It's the chroming shop, right? I mean, like
the chroming shop.
Yeah, that's how you do that, right? So anyway, here's the videos from where Peter went over there yesterday and got some footage of the pieces getting out of the bat.
All right, everybody. So I just got a text from Jake at S&H Chrome Plating. They are ready to start dipping the drive shaft for the bottomly truck. He sent me some pictures of some of the other parts for that X-15 engine. So I'm headed down there right now to check it out. So stay with me. All right, so Jake is taking us over to the tank. Got one of the drive shaft pieces in here. That's the nickel, right? That's gonna look good. That's gonna look good. So that's gonna be in there. That's in the nickel tank. It's gonna be in there for about another hour. So just showed you some of the other parts that we got that they've already got done, and looking like most of this stuff's gonna be done and ready to go, be packaged up, ready to be picked up tomorrow to get back on the truck, which will be good because we're in a time crunch. So if you guys need chrome plating, this is the man to talk to right here. Jake, S&H Chrome Plating. He looks a little scraggly, but it's all good. He knows his stuff. All right, so the drive shafts are about to come out of the nickel, and they're gonna go into the chromium tank. Pretty cool stuff. Going into the nickel rinse. took it out of the nickel. They went over to the nickel rinse, rinsed it a couple of times in that, came over here, rinsed it real quick before they put it into the chromium bath. So we're gonna sit here and wait for a couple of minutes. Maybe Brian can speed this section up a little bit to show. It's really kind of cool though, check this out. So the bubbling means that the chemical reaction is going on, right? So it's connected to the electrodes. Whoops, right there. It's connected to the electrodes, and the electrodes are throwing current through the drive shaft, which is allowing the chromium to bond to the nickel. Cool process. I did get that right? That is so satisfying to watch, just to watch them rinse the chromium off and it's left with the chrome finish. That is so satisfying. This truck is gonna be sick. This thing is gonna be so wicked. I cannot wait to get these parts back to Birdstown and get them on Bottomley's truck and get this thing re-debuted at the Semi-Casual show next weekend. So this is going to be good stuff. This is going to be good stuff.
All right, everybody, so we just made it up to SNH Chrome, and I got to go inside and check it out right inside the shop there. It was really, really cool. They got all of our parts done. They're laying them out on a table right now, so we're about to go in and check them out. And what's really cool, I feel obligated to mention how quickly they got this done and how awesome and thankful we are. Huge shout out to Peter for hooking us up with these guys and bringing us down here and introducing us to them and telling, or helping us get it organized to where we could get it done so quickly. But yeah, these guys, they turned the parts around in the quick turnaround that we had and helped us meet a deadline, or helped us hopefully meet a deadline. We think we're gonna meet a deadline. Let's see how that happens. But all right, we're gonna go inside. I'll show you guys the parts. They're over there, and let's see what you think.
And now people want them. I can see myself in this thing. Look at that, shiny.
Woo.
It's awesome. It's gonna look so good on the truck. Looks so good.
That's gonna look real good.
But we're gonna have to really get going because we got a lot to do.
Yeah, pretty excited to be getting this back to the shop and open it all up and see what it all looks like. All right, so there is the top cap that we just welded onto this thing, and we bent it around and we did some filling on the welds, did some grinding, and mind you, this is not the final finish on the grinds. We're gonna be doing some more when it gets to the body shop. I just wanted to do a little bit so that way we can kind of get an idea of how this thing looks on the truck once it's completely mounted on there. And then if this one fits, then we'll move forward. We'll take it over to the body shop. We'll get this thing sanded, painted, all shiny and pretty, and then should be able to move forward from there. So, all right, let's get this thing back to Birdstown, get it on the truck, see how it looks. That looks great. Does it feel great? Good to you guys?
Pretty sweet. It's got a radius at the top, doesn't it, Tom?
A little bit.
That's cool.
Dang.
Dang.
It's up there.
It's a Firewall cover.
There's a Firewall cover.
What do you think about it?
Hey, what do you got there? Some last minute parts?
We got some bearings, man.
Parts delivery.
Uh-huh.
What kind of bearings? Are they racing bearings?
Super fast.
Super fast racing bearings? I bet those are the bearings that go to those dudes right there, the drive shafts.
Big shiny ones.
Big shiny drive shafts. That's pretty sweet. Hey, thanks.
Hey, well,
We're gonna get this thing done in time, right?
no.
Okay, don't, if you,
You get out of here with that negativity.
we do not want your negativity in here. Thanks, Jesse. So there we go. We got a good bit there going on, Tommy.
Oh, yeah. So obviously we got a couple more parts to bolt in and a few more things to touch up, but other than that, this thing is almost ready to go, and I definitely think we're going to meet the deadline.
We've got a firewall cover. We took some stickers off. We got some glue to remove. Firewall covers and paint. Definitely think we're making the deadline here. I mean, it's Sunday night, or Sunday almost night. And yeah, I mean, we'll jump around here and show you the other side real quick. We still need to put the hood on this dude and the bumper and then, you know, the other under hood stuff, but we're getting really close.
Yeah, this side's all hooked up and everything looks good. I'm really excited about getting the chrome tubes back in this thing and showing some chrome pipes coming across the top.
Yeah, the Dynaflex pipes are gonna make a big difference running up here. One cool thing I'll show you guys too is you can see in here, you know, on the trucks normally this deal for the washer hose kind of like comes through and goes over here and all over there. And so we actually ran them down inside the fan shroud, kind of came up and, you know, popped them out right there just to give it a little bit of a cleaner look and, you know, a little more paint work here and there, but this thing's coming along. It's coming along.
Oh yeah, it's looking really, really good now.
Well, I guess the next step's like a hood and a bumper, right?
Yeah, let's get the hood and the bumper on. Okay, so we got the hood and the bumper back on, and we noticed that the old wiring harness stools, or the old wiring harness for the headlights, is wrapped in the old wire loom. So, being that we've changed everything on the truck to this new style wire loom, we decided the headlight harnesses need to be in the same stuff. It's this fancy stuff that Brian picked up. And being that we're working nights and weekends, we need a little bit more help to make sure the truck got done. We called in a ringer. Got Zach from Fancy Gap here. We're gonna put the whole truck back together. What day is it, Zach?
It is Sunday.
Why Why are you working on a Sunday, man?
Because the boss told me to.
Nope, that's not true. I was like, hey man, we're putting together a show truck in Tennessee. And he's like, man, I want to drive all the way there from Virginia to help with that. That's exactly what he said.
All right, so yeah, there's some pizza there. We've been eating the pizza. You've ate a lot of the pizza.
Just 6 slices,
Per box?
possibly.
But I mean, guys, all jokes aside, we've got just a handful of things left here. We've gotta go. One thing we've got to do, we've got to get these bearings on the drive shafts, kind of put all our new U-joints and stuff in there and get that thing all prettied up. We got the lower radiator pipe that still needs to go on, and some more stuff, you know, out here. But
I would say the best part about everything is it's really only about a day's worth of work as long as we get the parts. The firewall cover is currently being painted, and we're waiting on one more part, right? And
yeah, there's 1 or 2 things that we're still waiting on. They're supposed to be here tomorrow, so I mean, we're gonna go full bore in the morning and get, like, you know, started on this thing. But gosh, look at it. It looks almost finished, guys.
I know. We're this close.
Hey, look, it got dark again.
Yeah.
It seems to be a trend lately.
It's late Sunday night, and you know, we got to be back at it first thing in the morning again. So.
Yeah. And Zach came all the way from Virginia just to help put a hood on.
Short trip.
But guys, I mean, I don't know, I'm getting excited. This thing looks super sharp in here. And the more we keep putting on this thing from now on, the better it's gonna keep looking. There's you know, Peter's got some things to touch up on here and some little more polishing. He's coming up tomorrow. And I know everybody's seeing this. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out there. Yes, I know the paint's coming off that. It was always gonna come off that when we painted it. And I have a new one coming, and it's gonna cover it up and it's gonna look pretty. But for now, it looks like that, but whatever. It's gonna be awesome. You know, there's gonna be.
Are you just gonna go ahead and throwing it out there to all those people who are gonna make a comment on that?
Yeah, I just gonna have to just get it out of the way.
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
It drives me nuts. I mean, I hate looking at it, but like, one of the things we're waiting on, that guy. But yeah, we're getting close. This thing's gonna look awesome. I'm excited about it.
So what do you think, Zach? Like, seeing it in person, do you think Mitchell's gonna like it?
It's a lot more in person than any picture could ever show. There's too much detail there.
We've talked about this earlier. We've taken a couple of pictures and we've even watched the videos that we're editing right now, and it's like, man, like, the pictures and video don't do this thing justice. It's so dang beautiful.
In person, it is.
Sitting here looking at it.
It is awesome. But I don't know about you guys. I want to go get some sleep so that we can get started on this thing again in the morning.
It's time to go to bed.
Yeah, it really is. All right, guys. We got a lot done. I mean, that was 5 days.
Yeah. So, sorry. It's like, I come in now.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want me to go? Yes, go. You turn. Go.
So there was a lot you covered on this video. We covered on this video for you guys. Yeah, 5 whole days worth of basically getting the engine, getting it back together, dressing it, sticking it in the truck,
Firewall cover, polishing.
hooking a bunch of stuff up, polishing. We went back to S&H Chrome. We made the firewall cover, got the hood back on, got the bumper back on.
I think we're making it, guys. I think we're making it to the show, and you guys are gonna get to see this whole thing. I'm so like, I'm ecstatic about it. It's taken a lot of people to come help us do this. I mean, this has been a massive team effort on all of our guys' parts. I mean, even like, you know, Zach back here. You eating pizza, dude?
It's good.
He came all the way down from Virginia just to help us out today and a little bit in the morning, but I mean, we're getting it knocked out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's back to the team effort aspect of it. We've had 8 or 9 hands on this truck over the last 5 days, and it definitely shows. It came together quick.
And the guys didn't have to do it. I mean, people didn't have to work hours. Shocked didn't have to stay with me late all night this whole week and work this weekend with us. And, you know, everybody just wants to see this thing finished and at the
Yeah.
show, which is fun. It's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. But it will be at the Semi-Casual Truck Show, June 18th and 19th.
That's this weekend coming up.
Yeah, specifically if you're a spectator, you're going to want to come on June 19th. That's that Saturday. That's the spectator day.
Yeah.
And this truck will be here. So Big Daddy, Mitchell Bottomley says he's coming out. And then what else? I mean,
I don't know. We got a ton of people. Go to semicasualtruckshow.com. You'll get all the information you need to know about it, and you're going to want to be there. It's going to be a total blast, and you'll get to see this cool thing behind us in person, and a lot of other really awesome trucks.
Yeah, we're hearing rumors of possibly hundreds of trucks. I mean, a lot. There's a lot of trucks, and it's going to be great and awesome, and I love it, and I can't wait.
So you guys know what to do. The stuff's
Yeah, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram,
at Semi Casual Show.
and then I guess we'll see you guys next time.
Later.